Stuck between two pipes. Well, guess I'll keep on gaming for the rest of my life. Don't you just hate it when you wake up and you're made of Lego? I mean, we've all been there, right? One minute you're just minding your own business, playing your favourite video game, and blammo, you're made of Lego. You didn't ask for this, you didn't choose this, yet there it is. But man, what's going on with this Lego Goomba design? Excuse me, Lego, but I think you forgot one crucial thing about Goombas. We have bodies. We ain't just a head and feet. Like, come on now, give us at least a little bit of respect, god damn. How am I supposed to shit now? Out of my shoes? That's not how shitting works, Lego. Well, might as well make the most out of my new life, and there's so much to see, so much to do. Heck, maybe I'll make friends with a wacky cast of toys and go on crazy adventures. I can see it now. On second thoughts, think I'll just stick to playing video games. Oh, luckily, we've got Toy Story 3 just laying around, so let's check it out. So the game drops us right in the deep end with a runaway train and a flying pig spaceship trying to gun us down. I'm telling you, these pigs won't leave me alone. Look, for the last time, I thought I donated it to charity, okay? It was perfectly legal, ask any lawyer. Anyway, Woody starts running down this train like a right dopey git. Looks like he's had a bit of a booze up, to be honest. Look at him, he's a mess, he can't even walk straight. And, man, you need to swipe the screen to jump. Yep, what's a licensed DS game if not for ham-fisted touchscreen controls? Button-phobic developers, you hate to see it. So we get to the front of the train, and now we've got to stop it by turning the wheel majig, pulling the cranky mabob, yanking the twisty McGuffin, activating the pulley whatchamacallit, and then wondering why they made it so frickin' convoluted to stop a bleeding train. No wonder we go flying off the edge. You need a bleeding PhD to stop this thing. Luckily, Buzz comes to save the day. And here's the twist. Spoiler warning, it was all in the imagination of Andy. Perhaps the biggest twist in all of cinema. And yep, it's one of those movie games where it just expects you to have seen the movie already. And frankly, I ain't gonna cover the story either, so, you know, just watch the movie. It's good, and the perfect end to the series. No other Toy Story films or spin-offs exist after this movie, trust me. So, now we're in Andy's room, and we've got to make a seesaw. Then fill Ham up with coins to launch Buzz up into the air to get Andy's phone so we can trick him into playing with us again. Because nothing saves friendship like elaborate, desperate schemes for attention. And you know, it's nice to just have a fully 3D platformer on the DS. Like, you don't really see that much, do you? Even Nintendo basically dipped out after 64DS. And hey, it looks pretty good actually, especially these models in the cutscenes. Like man, these have got to be the best 3D models I've seen on the DS, I'm not gonna lie. So we make the seesaw, or launch Buzz up, Vex starts tripping out, and before we know it, we're in space. How powerful was that seesaw? I know Ham's a fat bastard, but I didn't think it would be that effective. It launched Buzz right through the stratosphere. I think that's a sign it's time to go on a diet, old chap. Anyways, we have an on-rail space level, which makes me wish Nintendo did something like this with Star Fox on the DS actually, instead of, well, whatever the heck that was. Just kidding, I love that game, but still, this is neat, and a ton of effort has gone into the visuals again. Goes on a bit too long though. I mean, it's cool, but speed it up a bit, Buzz, we've got places to be. Actually, that's a lie, I have literally nothing going on. Ever. We then phase back to Andy's room and we finally get his phone. See, Andy is all grown up now and he doesn't play with toys. He's a well-adjusted adult who didn't dedicate their entire life to something he played with as a child. What a loser, right fellas? So anyway, Woody gets performance anxiety about being played with again and he has to warm up before Andy shows up. And just like that, the game turns into a tower defense game. Well, I gotta say, I did not see that one coming. You might think this is just a little mini game, but no, it goes on for ages. longer than the rest of the game combined so far. It's a bait and switch. It isn't bad though. I mean, it's a tower defense game, but there's only 3 weapons, and to be honest, 2 of them basically do the same thing, so there's not much to it. You can upgrade them though, or send out a toy to smash things up. Oh, look at him go. A lot of effort clearly went into this, but it's just a bit odd. Like, what even are these enemies? Some off-brand Toy Story looking stuff, that's what it is. Everyone's favourite Toy Story character is that big scary monster and that demon in a hovercar, right? Best scenes in the whole damn movie. And it even has bosses. It's the pig, but this time with a hat. Ah man, this guy can take a punch. I'm getting a bit nervous. He's made it all the way to the end. I mean, why won't he die? Oh, we're good, never mind. Phew. I mean, I was about to hand in my gamer card if I lost there, I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, now we get to explore the house a bit more as we stop our friends getting thrown into the trash. And I'm getting major Chibi Robo vibes here, although who even played that game? I mean, it's probably just me, so you don't even know what I'm talking about. And hey, there's even some slight puzzles. For instance, we need to get this extension lead, plug it into this fan, and blow ourselves up to stomp on a door handle and move forward. Pretty clever actually, although the game does tell you exactly what to do for every single puzzle. I mean, I'm not stupid. You'd think this game was made for kids or something. Having said that, it took me like 5 tries to grab onto this bleeding vine, so maybe I am stupid. I mean, come on now. Any second now. Any second. Just grab onto it for fuck's sake. Thank you. So, we rescue our friends, but we're all kinda salty that was about to get thrown out in the trash. Woody tries to explain it was a mistake, but after 2 decades of friendship, they still doubt Woody's every word. True friendship right there. Anyway, fast forward to Sunnyside Daycare, and we meet Lotso Huggin. This guy gives bad vibes. I'm pretty sure this guy was on the Epstein list actually, but despite the dubious atmosphere, the toys quite like it here and they want to stay. Woody, however, ain't having none of it and dips faster than an introvert at a social gathering. I don't blame him. So now we gotta navigate our way out, and surprisingly, I'm quite enjoying this. The levels are fun to explore and they're not even linear. They're quite open at times, with upgrades and hidden collectibles to discover. There's all sorts of things really. Wait, Woody! No! Close that down! This is a daycare, man. I mean, have some fucking self-respect. Jesus fuck. Anyway, we climb some platforms and eventually find this car, and Woody takes a joyride, ends up decapitated, and suddenly we're in a coma dream or something. Nah man, why can't I have fun coma dreams like this? Last time I was in a coma, I was harassed by a snowman for 8 minutes and 25 seconds. Ah, nostalgia. Only true fans remember. So, we endure this little minigame that overstays its welcome, and we finally snap out of it and escape, only to get stuck in a tree and found by this girl. Meanwhile, the other toys are being played with again, but now that they have exactly what they wanted, they realise they don't like it. Typical. I mean, how dare kids play with toys? The horror. Quick, slap them in front of an iPad immediately. We don't want them using their imagination. So basically, the toys have had enough and decide to dip too. The game then takes a turn for the Metal Gear Solid, and suddenly we're in a stealth mission, hiding from these utterly terrifying kids who pop up and ominously look around. I know for a fact that this level is gotta be someone's childhood trauma. I mean, it's pretty creepy. The music, the laugh, the constant looming threat. I'm scared, okay? I'm scared. We then have to rescue our friends again, which seems to happen a lot in this game now that I think about it. Escape, rescue, repeat. Escape, rescue, repeat. Oh, and don't forget to throw in another tower defense level. Don't really even get an explanation this time. I mean, just don't question it. And it's pretty much the same as last time. But now, there's 2 paths. Really shaking things up here. Anyways, back to Bunnies, and Woody is lost and confused. His only lead, this hedgehog that keeps running away. Wait a minute, hedgehog running away? Could it be? It's Sonic the Hedgehog. But no time for that, because blammo, another tower defense level slaps us in the face. At this point, I'm starting to think this game is a tower defense simulator with brief intermissions of jumping around. I feel like this box lied to me. There's no mention of tower defense anywhere here, just Paputa Mili Kuvi Tukeski, which, I mean, duh, that goes without saying. We then grab some magnets to climb up a chalkboard, which, last I checked, chalkboards aren't magnetic, but whatever. And climbing over the chalk stops our magnetic powers. I mean, what the hell? I don't think we really gave this much thought, so neither will I. BW, more like BS. Am I right, fellas? Yeah. Oh, that's a good one. Then some shit falls on us, and yet again, another coma dream. Man, Woody loses consciousness more than my crackhead uncle, and he's been dead for 10 years. Rest his soul. So, now we're slowly scaling this mountain, and look, it sucks. It's slow, it's clunky, it's tedious, and it just keeps going on and on, way after it's outstayed its welcome. Just like my YouTube channel, actually. So, now we're back as Buzz, and man, it feels good to actually be playing a platformer again. There's been so much tower defense and minigames that I've started to forget. I just wish the game had more stuff like this. When you're exploring the levels and doing little platforming challenges, it's a blast, which is probably like less than 30% of the bleeding game. Anyway, we get to Lotso's secret base, only we get captured by the sleep paralysis demon baby, and they take Buzz's batteries out. Cue, first person shooting space level. Man, they don't even try to make these minigames make sense anymore. These dreams are more frequent than bleeding Professor Layton puzzles at this point. It's like I bang my head on this pipe and have a 20-minute crappy touchscreen level where I'm doing shitty pipe spinning puzzles. I mean, it sucks. Stop doing it. So yeah, it's basically a shooting gallery. You can only move side to side and it goes on forever, but it's alright. It's just kind of weird that we made all these elaborate 3D environments, but only use them for these crappy minigames and not for actual 3D platforming parts. Anyway, yeah, we got a few more levels and then we make it to the dump. It's time to wrap this thing up. Oh man, this is probably the biggest difficulty jump I've seen since that knack boss in Sonic Superstars. I mean, fuck that boss. That boss fucking sucks. Anyway, the game deadass just turns into Crash Bandicoot all of a sudden. You got crushing machines, spiky things of death, fire. I feel like this level's gonna kick some kids' ass, I'm not gonna lie. The timing on some of these is super precise, man. I love how Woody's expression never changes, by the way. You're about to die. Hope is running out. Lotso has just betrayed you and sent you off to die, and he's still smiling. Oh, man, I wish I could be that positive. So, just like the movie, we're all about to get melted down and probably die. It seems bleak, and hope is running out. The heat is getting so hot, but Woody's face is slowly starting to melt, and then a tear rolls down his cheek, and he just slowly dies. And then it fades to black, and the credits just start rolling. The end. Man, that's a pretty fucked up ending. But I guess that's the genius of Toy Story 3. It really pushed the boundaries of animation. Right, so that's Toy Story 3 on the DS. I mean, you have like 1/3 fun platforming, 1/3 pretty underwhelming minigames, and 1/3 tower defense. Which is, okay, I guess. Blend it all together and you get a bit of a mixed bag, but you know, it's still pretty good overall. But hold up a minute, what's this? Something about a new toy? Ah man, hope I don't get replaced, I was just starting to enjoy this. Nah, well, there's probably nothing to worry about. Hey, oh wait! I'm a lonely Goomba, stuck between two pipes. Guess I'll play this Game Boy for the rest of my life. And the Goomba of the week is Haku Zaku. Thank you, Haku Zaku. Do you like, tacos? What? My rhyming sucks? Well, fuck you.